And welcome to our Wednesday evening, February 9th broadcast for the Pensacola State College Lady Pirates basketball for 2022. We'd like to welcome you tonight as part of Military Appreciation Night here on the Pensacola State College campus. This is the Thomas Holmes Corporation pregame show, and we're broadcasting on Pensacola State College Sports Network, bringing you the home women's Panhandle Conference basketball games here on the campus of Pensacola State College. We're in the Hartzell Arena, named in honor of former president Ed Hartzell, located as part of the Lou Ross Center on the Pensacola State College campus. I'm Steve Jackson. I'll be your play-by-play announcer for tonight's game featuring Pensacola State College Lady Pirates and Gulf Coast State Lady Commodores. We at Local Y would like to thank the athletic and media staff here at Pensacola State College for allowing us to do the broadcast. Pensacola State College comes into this game with an overall record of 16-5, having won their last game over Tallahassee Community College by a score of 87-62 last Wednesday night. Pensacola State has in 21 games averaged 74.1 points per game, have a field goal percentage of 39.5, and a free throw percentage of 63.6. They're averaging 37.8 rebounds per game and 11.2 assists per game. Head coach for Pensacola State College Lady Pirates is Penny Belford. Our assistants are Rachel Barnes and Kyra Collier. Leading scorers for this year for the Lady Pirates are Kristen Williams at 14.1 points per game, Ty Portia at 13.8, Zara Daniel 7.9, and Caliana Fenceroy at 7.3. Leading rebounders are Ty Portia at 9.2, Shine Prin at 5.9, and Deborah Redmond with 4.7 rebounds per game. For Gulf Coast State College, the Lady Commodores, their season has begun with a 16-8 record, and they won their last game over perennial favorite Northwest Florida State College by a score of 58-43. The Lady Commodores have averaged 73.8 points per game, have a field goal percentage of 39.7, with a free throw percentage of 71.1. They average 36.9 rebounds per game and 9.8 assists per game. They're led in scoring by Morgan Robinson with 19.7, Anaya Boyd at 15.1, and Ciante Downs at 10.5. The leading rebounders are Morgan Robinson at 8.9, Mashafra Alhassan at 6.1, and Amani Smith at 4.8. So very important game tonight as both these teams battling in conference play, and our standings as of going into tonight's game, Northwest Florida State stands at 7-2, Chipola 6-3, Gulf Coast State at 5-4, Pensacola State at 4-4. And we're going to be pausing here for just a moment for our national anthem. We'd like to thank you for joining us tonight here on the Pensacola State College Sports Network as part of Military Appreciation Night. And we'll have some halftime festivities that will be coming up in our games, and we'll be able to meet some of our people that we have that we would like to honor tonight for Military Appreciation. And we'll pause now for the national anthem.
Taking on your Pensacola State College Lady Pirates. It's time now to rise for the playing of our national anthem, and on Military Appreciation Night, please join me in offering a warm welcome to members of Chapter 566 of the Military Order of the Purple Heart. They have joined the Lady Pirates for our national anthem. At this time, we will hear the Star-Spangled Banner.
Again, thank you for joining us on this Wednesday evening basketball contest as we continue Panhandle Conference play. And, of course, tonight it's Pensacola State College. They'll be playing against Gulf Coast State College here in the Hartselle Arena. And I'd like to thank for the group of gentlemen representing our military, part of our military appreciation night, joining the Lady Pirates tonight for the national anthem. We'll have our starting lineups. Number 11, Amani Smith from Hiram, Georgia. Number 30, Morgan Robinson, sophomore 5'8", guard out of Atlanta, Georgia. Number 31, Avalon Miller. Number 32, Anaya Boyd, sophomore 6 foot forward out of Queens, New York. And Ciante Downs, number 45, freshman 5'11" guard out of Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. So your starting five is Smith, Robinson, Miller, Boyd, and Downs. That'll be your starting lineup for the Lady Commodores. Now a starting lineup for Pensacola State College, the Lady Pirates.
Your Pensacola State College Lady Pirates. The point guard, a 5'5" sophomore from Omaha,
Number 3, Kellyanna Fenceroy, sophomore 5'5" guard out of Omaha, Nebraska.
At guard, 5'7", a freshman from West Palm Beach,
Number 5, Deborah Redmond, freshman 5'7" guard out of West Palm Beach, Florida.
At guard, 5'11", a sophomore from Miami, Florida.
Number 12, Zara Daniel. She's a sophomore 5'11" guard out of Miami, Florida.
5'8", a sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Number 20, Anaya Brown, sophomore 5'8" guard out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
A sophomore from Camden, Arkansas.
And rounding out the starting five, number 10, Ty Portia. She's sophomore 6'1" forward out of Camden, Arkansas. So that's Fenceroy, Redmond, Portia, Daniel, and Brown. That'll be your starting lineup for the Lady Pirates for Pensacola State. Again, very important game here tonight as Pensacola State trying to even things up with Gulf Coast State, as a chance 3 representatives could end up coming from the Panhandle Conference, and it'll be a battle to the end with these last 4 games that these teams will have to play. You're going to have Ty Portia that will be tipping for the Pirates, and it's going to be Ciante Downs will be tipping for, actually that was Avalon Miller that was tipping for Gulf Coast State. The Pirates with the ball. That'll be Kellyanna Fenceroy with it, works it to Ty Portia. Ty Portia with a little jumper, misses. Nice rebound underneath by Deborah Redmond. She works it across over to Anaya Brown. Now to Kellyanna Fenceroy. She drives to the basket, misses. Nice follow, up and in, and Ty Portia puts the first 2 basket points on the board for Pensacola State. Pressure by the Pirates. That'll be Anaya Brown that's guarding out on the point. That'll be Abby Cracknell that's actually on the point for her. And shot is up and missed. That was by Ciante Downs. Pirates with the ball, and Anaya Brown brings it up the floor, but she is going to be fouled by Abby Cracknell. Cracknell, 5'11" forward of Avoca Beach, Australia. That'll be the first team foul for Gulf Coast State. Trying to work it around inside. Long range 3 by Kellyanna Fenceroy. That's in and out. Rebound is going to go off to Morgan Robinson. She is the leading rebounder and scorer for Gulf Coast State. Handling the ball, that's Amani Smith. She drives in, puts it up on the board, missed. Ty Portia comes down with the rebound. The Pirates work it up the floor quickly, but they're going to call a traveling on Kellyanna Fenceroy. So with the turnover, the ball will go back to the Lady Commodores. We're just underway here. We're in the first quarter, 8:38 left in the first, and the Pirates lead 2-0. Bringing the ball up the floor, that's going to be Amani Smith. And we're going to have a foul called on Caliana Fenceroy. That'll be her first personal foul. That'll be the first team foul on Pensacola. Ciante Downs will be inbounding for the Lady Commodores. Tries to work it in and gets it to Morgan Robinson. Robinson looking inside, trying to work it to Avalon Miller. Now Robinson with the drive, shoots it up, and that's off the mark. Missed, and rebound quickly up the floor. Caliana Fenceroy takes it up, passes off to Ty Portia, and now they're going to work it back to the top of the key. It's going to be Daniel taking it in, and that one's in and out. Zara Daniel with the shot. The ball is back over to Robinson. She has it at the top of the key now. She's being guarded by Deborah Redmond. Now passed out for the three, and hitting the three-pointer, that's Amani Smith for the Lady Commodores, and that'll be the first lead for Gulf Coast State. Work it back across now into the corner for the Pirates. Deborah Redmond with it, gives it up to Anaya Brown. Ty Portia is going to take a little jumper and hits the two. That'll be 4 points for her on the night, and the Pirates will retake the lead 4-3. Abby Cracknell with the ball. And they're going to call a traveling on Avalon Miller. So with the turnover, the Pirates will have the ball once again. Caliana Fenceroy brings the ball up the floor, goes to the right wing, now passes back across over to Zara Daniel, who drives, puts it off the backboard, missed. Ty Portia keeps it alive. Now the ball's on the floor. It's going to be picked up by the Commodores. It was number 11, Amani Smith. She's going to be fouled. It's going to go on. It's going to go on Deborah Redmond. So there'll be 2 team fouls on the Pirates. Only one on Gulf Coast State. Handling the ball, that's Abby Cracknell. And they're going to call a double drill, or actually a carry on that, and it's going to turn over to the Pirates. We're going to have our first substitution. Kristen Williams will be entering the ball game for Caliana Fenceroy. Works the ball up the floor. Deborah Redmond gets it into the corner to Anaya Brown. Now Zara Daniel, she'll be handling. Spin move around, shot is up. That's off the mark. Ty Portia battling for it. That foul's going to be called. Looks like that's going to go on Amani Smith.
The foul on Gulf Coast, Avalon Miller.
Excuse me, that was on Avalon Miller. That was her first foul. Shot off the mark, rebound's going to go to Gulf Coast State. Bring the ball up the floor, that's Amani Smith. They're going to call a foul on Deborah Redmond. She's going to pick up her second.
Foul on Pensacola's Dora Redmond, her second.
It's going to be her second foul. That's going to be the third team foul.
Number 15, Khadijah Chambliss.
Khadijah Chambliss will come in and sub for Deborah Redmond. Abby Cracknell with the ball. She brings it over to the right wing, and or left wing, bounces it off her foot. And so the ball's going to go over to the Pirates. Handling the ball at the point, that's going to be Kristen Williams. Now she gives it up. Ty Portia has it now. She drives inside, shoots it up on the glass, and ball last touched by the Lady Commodores. Now we're going to have Danielle Lucky will be in the ball game for the first time. They work it inside to Danielle Lucky. Ball's knocked away, battling for it on the floor, and they're going to call a tie-up, which is going to give the ball to Gulf Coast State as they have the possession arrow. Pirates pressuring in the backcourt. Zara Daniel will now have the task of guarding Morgan Robinson. And it looks like Morgan Robinson twisted an ankle there, but Gulf Coast State hangs on to the ball and play will continue. They're not going to be able to stop it until they have a dead ball. Amy, they're going to call a traveling on Abby Cracknell, and they're going to have to get Morgan Robinson out of there, and she is severely limping. I don't know if that was her ankle or her knee that she twisted.
In for Gulf Coast, number 24,
Jalea McCain will be entering the game, freshman 5'11" forward out of Chicago, Illinois. Handling the ball out front, that's Anaya Brown. Works it across over Danielle Lucky. It's going to be a long-range three by Khadijah Chambliss. And Danielle Lucky looked like she had the offensive rebound, but ball comes off her hands out of bounds and will turn over to the Lady Commodores. They have 4:52 left in our first quarter, 4-3 game as the Pirates lead. Abby Cracknell handling the ball. She gives it up to Jalea McCain, who puts up a three-pointer. That's going to be off the side of the rim, out of bounds, and the ball will turn over to Pensacola State. Anaya Brown brings the ball up the floor. Works across over to Kristen Williams. Down the corner to Chambliss. They work it inside Danielle Lucky, who came in for Ty Portia. Long range three by Kristen Williams, just in and out. And rebound will go to the Lady Commodores. Bringing the ball up the floor, that's Amani Smith. Works it into the corner. Now it's going to be a three-point shot in, but nice rebound underneath. Good inside position. That is going to be McCain that's going to make that basket as she got inside of Danielle Lucky, and so the Commodores will take a one-point lead. Ball knocked away by Avalon Miller. The Pirates will maintain possession. Have a substitution, and Caliana Fenceroy will be in for Anaya Brown.
In for the Lady Commodores, number 20, Lucia Alasan. And number 30.
Alasan will be in for the Commodores, and also Morgan Robinson must have just tweaked that ankle a little bit as she is back in. Ball thrown in, saved by Fenceroy, but now picked up by the Commodores. That's Ciante Downs that has it in the corner. Dry, puts it up on the glass, misses, but with the rebound, that's going to be Al Hassan that's going to make the basket. And now Gulf Coast State will lead by 3. On the drive, Daniel, but they're going to tie it up. The possession area now in favor of the Pirates this time. We're going to have Javina Jackson will now. She'll be her first time in the ball game. She'll be coming in for Zara Daniel. 3:22 left in our first quarter. 7-4 lead by the Commodores. Try to work it into Danielle Lucky, but the ball stolen away by the Lady Commodores. That was McCain. On the drive, Morgan Robinson takes it in. She's going to be fouled. And being fouled on the shot, she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be the first on Danielle Lucky.
In for the Lady Pirates, Ty Portia.
That'll be the 4th team foul. Nia Brown back in as well as Ty Portia. Shot up and in by Robinson. It'll be her first basket. She'll have a second free throw now. Shot is up and in, so she makes them both. Pensacola with the ball. A little pressure by the Commodores in the back court. They work it up the floor to Kristen Williams, who takes it down, gets it into Ty Portia, who lays it up and in. And Ty Portia has got all 6 points for the Pirates thus far. It's our score 9-6. Gulf Coast State leads. That ball is thrown across court out of bounds by Amani Smith, so the turnover will give the ball back to Pensacola. Pensacola will be inbounding. Work it into Fenceroy, who gets it up court. Now underneath to Ty Portia, who's wide open underneath, and that's going to be her 8th point of the ball game. It's just a 1-point lead for the Lady Commodores now. They work it down in the corner. Back out now to Amani Smith. She looks at the right wing now. Spins back around. Now gets it back to Ciante Downs, who drives. Ball blocked by Ty Portia, picked up by Caliana Fenceroy. They get it over to Kristen Williams, who nails the three. With that, the Pirates will retake the lead, 11-9. And battling for it, the Pirates trying to make that steal. Now there's going to be a pass out on the left wing. Shots missed by Amani Smith. Rebound's going to go to Ciante Downs, and she brings it back out front. Works it down on the left wing. And they're going to call a foul offensive on the Lady Commodores. Ciante Downs will pick up that foul. It'll be the 3rd team foul. And bringing the ball up the floor will be Caliana Fenceroy. We're down to 1:22 left in the first quarter. Shot is up and nailed again as she hits another three. Bringing the ball up the floor, Morgan Robinson. Robinson on the drive, looks cross court, finds Ciante Downs, who brings it in. Shot is up, missed, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Lady Commodores. And Pensacola's opened up a 5-point lead with 56 seconds left in this first quarter on the 2 back-to-back three-pointers by Kristen Williams. Caliana Fenceroy brings the ball up the floor. And ball stolen away by Downs. As they work it back across to Robinson. Robinson on the drive. Shoots it up, misses. Ball on the floor and diving for it. Working it out, and Commodores managed to hold possession. Pass underneath to Robinson. Missed, and Ty Portia grabs the rebound. Caliana Fenceroy brings it up to 20 seconds left in her first quarter. And they're going to call a pushing foul. That's going to go on Ciante Downs. It's going to be her second. Her second personal foul. 4th team foul. Both teams at 4 here in the first quarter. They work it out back to Anaya Brown. Steps back. Down to 14 on the shot clock. That's Kristen Williams. That's off the mark, but rebound Caliana Fenceroy. Rebound went to, our foul's going to go on Taylor Geralds. And with that, that's going to be the 5th team foul.
Free throws for Caliana Fenceroy.
And And she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 now as they're in the bonus. First shot up and just off the mark. Second shot is up and in, so she makes 1 of 2. Morgan Robinson brings up 4 down to 3, 2, 1. She got to shoot it up. That's off the mark, and Pensacola is going to have the lead after her first quarter by a score of 15-9. We'll take a break right here. Watching us on the Pensacola State College Sports Network, I'm Steve Jackson. We'll be back with the second quarter.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
All right, we're back at the Harts Arena. Good first quarter for Pensacola State College. They trailed 9-4 at one time, but scored the last 11 points on the board and now have a 15-9 lead in this all-important conference game here on Military Appreciation Night. And I think somebody forgot to turn the clock on over there, and they're going to try to get it reset. Pensacola will inbound the basketball to start the second quarter. Shot, Ty Portia at the free throw line. That shot is missed. Rebound will go off to Amani Smith, who works it quickly up the floor. Smith now drives, passes it back around. Morgan Robinson's going to take a three-pointer. That's going to be missed, and hustling on the floor, that's Ty Portia, but she makes contact with it as ball is out of bounds, but nice hustle underneath as we start this second quarter. Lady Commodores inbound from underneath. That's going to be a three-point shot. That's missed, followed up, but the rebound is going to go to Ty Portia. Handling the ball over for the Pirates, that's Kellyanna Fenceroy. She works it in the corner to Zara Daniel. And Zara Daniel hits her first 2 of the night. Lead now 17-9. It's an 8-point lead for the Pirates. We're just underway in the second quarter. Handling the ball out front, that's Abby Cracknell. And she works it over to Morgan Robinson, looking to make a move on the left wing. She drives to the basket, puts it up and in for 2. That'll be 4 points on the night for Morgan Robinson. Kellyanna Fenceroy works it over to Kristen Williams. Now Fenceroy back at the top of the key. They work it inside, trying to pass it underneath, but that was had a little bit too much on it. And so we're going to have a substitution. Khadijah Chambliss is coming in for Kristen Williams. So bringing the ball up the floor will be the Commodores. Amani Smith works it on the right wing, now gives it up to Abby Cracknell. Brings it back to the top of the key. Now on the drive, takes it, puts it on the glass, misses. Ty Portia tries to save, but it goes right into the hands of the Commodores. Still battling, and what hustle underneath by Ty Portia. She forces that ball off the Lady Commodores, so the possession will go to the Pirates. Got a 6-point lead for Pensacola. Ty Portia's going to take a little jumper. That's off the mark, missed. Rebound's going to go to Morgan Robinson. Now way up court on the fast break. Abby Cracknell's going to have the ball, but she's on the end line, and with the turnover will go to Pensacola with 7:39 left till halftime. Pensacola trying to extend that lead. Works it over to Khadijah Chambliss. Now back to Zara Daniel. Works it into Ty Portia. Spin move. She's got 3 people on her underneath. And the ball's going to end up in the hands of Morgan Robinson. And on the drive, but missed. Zara Daniel comes down with a rebound. We got a 2-on-2. Zara Daniel loses possession. Now passes up to Caliana Fenceroy, who makes the basket. And we'll give the assist to Zara Daniel. She almost lost a handle on that and thought we were going to have a turnover, but Pensacola maintained possession, and they retain their 8-point lead. It's Amani Smith handling the ball. Cross court, long range 3 by Amani Smith, and she hits it. That's her second 3 of the night. We're down to 6:30 left in our second quarter. Caliana Fenceroy with the ball. She gives it to Ty Portia. She's going to go ahead and turn around, take the jump shot, and she's left wide open. Ty Portia will hit double digits as the first player of the night. She now has 10. Steal by Anaya Brown. Passes it up to Caliana Fenceroy. And she can't do anything with it, and turnover will go to the Commodores. Danielle Lucky will return to the game for Ty Portia, and Kristen Williams back in for Caliana Fenceroy as we hit the 6-minute mark. Once again, steal made by Anaya Brown. They give it up to Zara Daniel, spin move, and ball knocked away by the Lady Commodores. Possession will stay with the Pirates. Works it into Anaya Brown, misses on the jumper. Rebound's going to go to Avalon Miller, who now gives it up to Morgan Robinson, who drives, and they're going to call a blocking foul underneath. It looks like that's going to go on Zara Daniel.
That foul on the Lady Pirates, Zara Daniel, her first. Team first.
That's her first personal foul. That'll be the first team foul of the second quarter as we hit the 5:40 mark. Robinson misses the first one. She'll have another one to shoot. And second one is off the mark as well. So Zara Daniel comes down with a rebound, works it up to Kristen Williams. Across to Anaya Brown. Brown's going to take the shot off the mark, gets her own rebound. And saved by Morgan Robinson. A nice job underneath as she gets the ball into Abby Cracknell. Also back in the game's Taylor Gerald's now. Morgan Robinson with a long-range 3. Missed. Rebound's going to go to Danielle Lucky. And Kristen Williams will bring it up the floor. Drives all the way in, but misses. Rebound goes to Danielle Lucky. And they're totally unsure as to who had that ball on who last touched it out of bounds, so they're going to call it a tie-up. So that's going to give the ball to Gulf Coast State with the possession arrow. Gulf Coast State will inbound. Morgan Robinson brings it up the floor, knocked away, almost stolen. Now it is knocked away by Kristen Williams, and she's going to be fouled. Looks like that foul's going to go on Avalon Miller. It's going to be her second personal foul on Miller. And we're going to have a timeout call with 4:49 left in the second quarter. Pensacola State leads 21-14. You're watching it on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight, and we'd like to thank our sponsors for this year: Amy Harvey State Farm Insurance, Upward Bound Property Maintenance, Thomas Homes Corporation, Lowry Roofing, and of course we want to not forget our sponsorship by John Stanton and Farrell Stearns to be sure to remember your favorite charity this year as we enter 2022. Pensacola State will have the ball, leading by 7 with 4:40 left. Kristen Williams has it out on the right wing. She's going to step back, take a long-range three. She misses, and the rebound is going to go to Gulf Coast State. Handling the ball out on the point. Now working it over to Amani Smith. Smith gives it a look for the three. What a nice pass underneath, and shot's going to be missed, though, by Al Hazan. But there's now going to be a foul on Daniel called. And going to the line to shoot two will be Amani Smith.
The foul on the Lady Pirates, Zara Daniel, her second.
Amani Smith with 6 points thus far on 2 3-pointers that she's hit.
Shooting for Gulf Coast is Amani Smith.
Smith hits the first. Shot on the second is made as well. Oh, Pensacola will have the ball in a 5-point lead. We're about to go under the 4-minute mark left till halftime. And the ball at Zara Daniels. She's going to give it up to Javina Jackson, who misses. Rebound's going to go to the Lady Commodores. Bring the ball up the floor is Amani Smith, and she gives the ball up to Morgan Robinson, who's at the top of the key. She looks to drive, takes it in, puts it up on the board. Nothing called and picked up by Pensacola. Kristen Williams brings it up the floor. Spin move around, puts it up on the glass. Miss, but Danielle Lucky gets the rebound, just can't finish. And now we got a fast break by the Commodores. And that basket is going to go to Amani Smith. She now has 10 points on the night as they have cut the lead now to 3. Shot by Kristen Williams is off the mark. Khadijah Chambliss is going to be called with that foul.
Returning for Pensacola State, Caliana Fitzroy, Ty Poche, and Anaya Brown.
Yeah, we've got some substitutions in. Caliana Fitzroy will be in. Anaya Brown as well as Ty Portia back in the game for the Pirates. Handling the ball, that's Abby Cracknell for the Lady Commodores. There, another long-range three is shot up, missed, kept alive by Amani Smith, but she loses it out of bounds as the Pirates will maintain their 3-point lead. Kellyanna Fenceroy brings the ball up the floor, now works it over to Anaya Brown. Ty Portia gets it, she's going to take a little jumper, and they keep leaving her wide open like that, and she's up to 12 now here in the first half. Morgan Robinson handling out front. She's picked up now, double team. Now there's going to be a long-range three by Abby Cracknell, but the rebound is going to go to, so that's going to be Anaya Brown. She'll bring the ball up the floor. Now Zara Daniel on the drive. Scoop shot missed. Battling for the rebound, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Commodores. McCain will be back in for Gulf Coast State. Pensacola will retain possession with 2:12 left till halftime. Kristen Williams handling the ball. She's going to give it up to Fenceroy at the top of the key. She's going to dribble in, works it on the right wing, puts it up, but she is blocked back down. And ball thrown across, almost stolen by the Pirates, but we go under 2 minutes and Gulf Coast State with the ball. 5-point lead for the Pirates. Abby Cracknell looked at the three, but she passed it up, gives it up to Amani Smith. She's had 2 3-pointers herself. Now pass inside, stolen by Ty Portia. Now they work it up the floor. Kristen Williams has got a good look at the three, but that's off the mark. And they're going to call a loose ball foul. Looks like that's going to go on Zara Daniel. That's going to be the 3rd personal foul on Daniel. That's going to be the 4th team foul. Abby Cracknell brings the ball up the floor. She has it on the left wing. Bringing it back across, looking for Morgan Robinson. Robinson looks to drive, and they're going to I thought they were going to call an offensive foul, but they end up calling a blocking foul on Kellyanna Fenceroy. Looked like Fenceroy had good possession or good position on that, and Penny's giving the official a piece of her mind over there, and I don't blame her. That could have gone the other way. Got Morgan Robinson at the line and hits the first free throw. Second shot by Robinson is made, and it's a 2-point swing there for Gulf Coast State. Now their leads back to only 3. Pirates with the ball. Anaya Brown handling the ball, gives it to Ty Portia. Had a good first half here. She passes it back out to Anaya Brown. Now over to Kellyanna Fenceroy as we go under a minute left in this first half. They work in the corner. Khadijah Chambliss drives to the left, steps back, shoots just off the mark. Rebound's going to go to Gulf Coast State, and it's going to go off the foot of Anaya Brown, so the possession will stay with the Lady Commodores with 47 seconds left. Stolen by Anaya Brown, puts it on the glass, but might should have waited till she got a few of her teammates down there. Now there's a fast break for the Commodores, and that shot is up and going to be off the mark by Amani Smith. And last touched by the Commodores. Javina Jackson will enter the ball game for Kellyanna Fenceroy. Bringing the ball up the floor, that's Kristen Williams. Works it across over now to Ty Portia, who takes a jumper, and she has been on fire here this first half. She's got 14 on the night thus far. We're back to a 5-point lead, 13 seconds left. Morgan Robinson with the ball down to 5. Looks like she's going to hold on to it and take a long-range shot. Gives it to Abby Cracknell. Now the shot's going to go to Amani Smith. Off the mark and missed. And that's going to do it for our first half. Pensacola State's going to go into halftime with a 5-point lead, 25-20. We're going to take a break right here. We'll be back with the first half statistics before the second half begins. You've been watching us on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. I'm Steve Jackson. We'll be back in a few moments.
Turn your attention to center court. We have a welcome from the president of Pensacola State College, Dr. Ed Meadows.
Welcome. We have the distinct pleasure of having members of the Order of Purple Heart here tonight. Would y'all stand?
We got Dr. Ed Meadows, who is giving getting a rounding applause for our Purple Heart recipients for military appreciation tonight.
Do we have other? I know we have other veterans and active military. Would you stand? How about over here? Anybody? Thank you. So, on behalf of Pensacola State College, we really do appreciate our military. We have all kinds of opportunities for veterans and their spouses and scholarships, and 3 different federal support programs, as you've been listening to the announcer talk about those. And we've been ranked a military-friendly institution now for a lot of years, so we take great pride in being a good partner with the military. We have one very special partnership I want to tell you about. The Navy musters out corpsmen into our dental hygiene program. And when they graduate at the pinning ceremony, we have an officer from an EAS that come back and induct them back into the service with their associate degree as a dental hygienist. And that's a wonderful, wonderful program that we have. And it's a very special moment at the pinning ceremony to have those that have gone through our program continue to serve their nation. Again, all of you that have been active military, now veterans, we appreciate you being here tonight. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game. And go Pirates!
Thank you, President of Pensacola State College, Dr. Ed Meadows.
Yes, sir. Take it right to the rack and slams it home. Step back, 3 again. 17-point lead. Got another 3-pointer. Backdoor cuts it down.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Veteran Student Success Center is open to our student veterans to provide resources and services that will ensure their academic success. We are very excited to get started. We serve our student veterans and hope to ensure their academic success.
Thank you, Tanya.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Take it right to the rack and slams it home. Step back, three again. 17-point lead. Got another three-pointer. Backdoor cuts it down.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy. Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an...
All right, we're back to the Hartselle Arena where we'll have the second half here in just a moment between Pensacola State and Gulf Coast State. We'll go over the first half statistics as Pensacola State leads 25-20 in our ball game. And I've been joined by Donnie Luker, who's my statistician and color commentator. Donnie, give us the first half statistics of who did the scoring. We had a couple of good performances tonight thus far.
For Gulf Coast State, they were led by Smith had 10, Robinson had 6 for the Commodores, and for the Pensacola State College Lady Pirates, they were led by Porsche. Portia had 14, Williams 6, Fenceroy 3, and Daniel 2.
Well, the importance of this game can't be overstated, as we talked earlier in the broadcast about our record Panhandle Conference and overall records. Northwest Florida State sits at 7-2 in conference, 21-2 overall, and more importantly, this Gulf Coast State team knocked off Northwest Florida State the other night, which put them in a pretty good position and why made this game so important to Pensacola State to win on their home floor. And not only that, they are tied at 1 apiece, 1 victory apiece thus far this year, and this is the tiebreaker between the two of them. Gulf Coast State sits at 5-4. However, Chipola College is at 6-3 with a 21-4 record. Pensacola State at 4-4 in conference. A win here would put them at 5-4, and Gulf Coast State at 5-5. So Pensacola State definitely would like to win this ball game. Take an opportunity to tell you about another sport that's already started for this year. We've got the Pensacola State College Lady Pirates softball team that has really started with a bang, and they were 6-0 going into their doubleheader that they had today, and they were playing a doubleheader here on the campus of Pensacola State College against Coastal Alabama. They had an earlier game at 3 and then one at 6. We haven't got any information on those, but they are sitting at 6-0 right now to start the season. And for the team, they are hitting .406 right now, which is pretty strong right now to start the season. They've had 2 home runs hit. Georgia Hood, who has joined the team, who is on the team this year, is leading with a .721 batting average. She's from Australia and got some good players. We look forward to possibly doing some of their broadcasts here later on as we get into the spring. And, of course, we want to mention the baseball team as well. Pensacola's Pirates men's team, they're 4-2 starting the season. Only 2 games that they've lost thus far as they dropped one of the games of a doubleheader against Meridian Community College, and he lost in a tournament down in Auburndale against Palm Beach State College. So got a good start on that season as well, and look forward to bringing you some broadcasts on that as we're winding it down here with basketball season after tonight, which, of course, we'll have the men's game against Gulf Coast State as well. We'll have Tallahassee coming in here next Wednesday night, the 16th, and that'll be the final games here in the Hartselle Arena for this year. So thank you for joining us. We're glad to have you, and we're about ready to start the second half here. Pensacola State will have the ball and a 5-point lead as we start this third quarter. Handling the ball, Caliana Fenceroy out front. She's now on the right wing, way across court. over to Zara Daniel, and Daniel hits the three to start the second half. And ball thrown away by Gulf Coast State. That was Amani Smith trying to work it to Morgan Robinson. So with the turnover, Pensacola State will have the ball once again. Just underway in the third quarter. Pensacola does have an 8-point lead. They work it inside to Ty Portia, who had a good first half, but she's going to get tied up there, and the ball is going to go to Gulf Coast State on the possession error. Bringing the ball in will be Morgan Robinson. She's being guarded by Caliana Fenceroy. They work it over to Abby Cracknell, who is out beyond the arc, and she works it over to Avalon Miller, guarded by Ty Portia. On the drive, that's Ciante Downs, and nice roll to give two back to the Lady Commodores. They'll bring the ball up the floor. That'll be Caliana Fenceroy. Naya Brown hit a big shot in that first half as well at the end. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Ty Portia. Turnover is going to give the ball back to the Lady Commodores, with the Pirates have a 6-point lead. Fenceroy guarding Morgan Robinson as she crosses half court. Abby Cracknell looking inside, trying to give it to Avalon Miller. Brings it over to the left wing now. Spin move over to Ciante Downs, now into the corner. And that's way off the mark. Rebounds picked up by Deborah Redmond, who takes it up, and she's going to get blocked underneath the basket. Possession will stay with the Pirates. 28-22 is our score. Redmond will inbound underneath. She gets it to Naya Brown. Now crossover to Fenceroy. Works in the corner for the three-pointer for Brown. That's going to be a little short, but rebound to Deborah Redmond, and cannot finish. And it's going to go off of Redmond. And that had been a great opportunity to get a basket underneath on the offensive rebound. Kristen Williams will re-enter the ball game for the Lady Pirates. On the drive, that's Ciante Downs. Missed. Rebound goes to Zara Daniel. Now passing it up to Fenceroy quickly. She's going to take a little jumper. Misses. And ball's going to go back over to the Lady Commodores. On the drive, that's Morgan Robinson. Shot up, missed, keeping it alive. Now they tap it underneath, and rebound's going to go to the Commodores, but the shot missed by Amani Smith. Now they're working the corner. Zara Daniel trying to get it up on the glass, but she's going to be fouled. Avalon Miller is going to pick up that foul. It's going to put Zara Daniel at the line to shoot two.
Free throws for Zara Daniel.
Avalon Miller will take a break. That's going to be Halassan will be back in. Daniel at the line shooting two. And she gets a nice roll there on the first shot, and she will have another one. Got one team foul on each of our two teams. That shot up and in as well. So the lead back up to 8 now for the Pirates. Pressure by Pensacola. Bring the ball. That's Abby Cracknell. Gets it across half court. Now she's going to give it up to Morgan Robinson. Robinson brings it back to the top of the key. Now looks to drive, takes it in, puts it up on the glass, and she's going to make it. As we go under the 7-minute mark, and a 6-point lead for the Pirates. Not sure what that was about there, but the Pirates lose the ball and give it back up. 4-2 for a shot, and there's going to be a timeout called. And we're going to stay here with you. Want to go over our sponsors for this year. Amy Harvey State Farm Insurance, located over on Highway 29. Upward Brown Property Maintenance, located over in Milton, Florida. Call David or Carolyn with any of your needs dealing with any kind of maintenance specialty work that you might possibly need. Also, Thomas Homes Corporation. They're also located right off of Highway 29, building that custom home for you as you need. And Lowry Roofing, located in the Pace Milton area. They specialize in metal roofing systems. Well, that was quite a turnaround. Pensacola was up by as much as 8, had a chance to put it at 10, but missed a shot underneath. So the lead is now 4 with 6:47 left in our third quarter, and a 4-point lead for the Pirates. Handling the ball, that's Caliana Fenceroy. Brings it around to the right wing. Looks inside to Ty Portia. That worked a lot for them in the first half. And once again, Ty Portia gets loose underneath for the easy basket. She now has 16 points on the night. Handling the ball, that's Amani Smith. Now working it in, that's Ciante Downs. That's Deborah Redmond's going to pick up her third personal foul. So both her and Zara Daniel have 3 for the Pirates. Thrown in underneath. That's Morgan Robinson handling the ball. She steps back for the 3, and she hits it. She got just a little bit of an opening there. Lead is down to 3. Shot up and nice touch by Ty Portia. That's now 18 points on the night for her. She's led all scorers. Monty Smith with the ball, bringing it up the floor. She works it to Abby Cracknell. Working it back across to Al Hassan. Now Ciante Downs brings it back over to the left wing. Long range shot, and hitting that shot, Samani Smith. That's her third three-pointer of the night. Hit it right about at the time that the time clock was about to go out. Looking on the drive, that's Caliana Fenceroy. Takes it in, and she's going to be fouled underneath. And we'll go to the line. Amani Smith will pick up that foul. Caliana Fenceroy will go to the line to shoot 2. Anaya Brown will be back in for Deborah Redmond, who picked up that third personal foul. Caliana Fenceroy misses the first free throw. This free throw is going to become very important as we only have a 2-point lead for the Pirates. That shot off the mark as well. They have to hit these free throws as we go down the line. Taking it in is Morgan Robinson. She's off the mark, gets her own rebound. Now passes it out, crossover to Amani Smith. That's off the mark. Battling for it, and Gulf Coast is just the stronger team underneath right now. And ball knocked back into Ciante Downs for the basket. What was an 8-point lead is a tie score now at 34 with 4:44 left in our ball game. Taking it up and in, Ty Portia's putting the team on her shoulders, and she's trying to carry them in to victory here, but only lead by 2, and she has 20 of the 36 points for Pensacola. Working inside, and they call the foul on Ty Portia, but like she called an elbow underneath there, but nonetheless, the foul will be on her. That'll be her first personal foul, third team foul for Pensacola. Deborah Redmond back in the ballgame, knocked away by Anaya Brown. Nice steal, takes it up and in. Ball's knocked away, and so they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on. It's going to go against McCain. Be her first personal foul.
2 shots for Anaya Brown.
Anaya Brown will go to the line to shoot 2. And she hits the first one, trying to extend that lead back after Gulf Coast State had tied the game up. And she makes them both. That's what they're going to have to do when they get to that free throw line. Both teams with 3 team fouls. Morgan Robinson brings the ball across half court. Works it back to the top of the key. Being guarded closely by Ty Portia. Stolen by Deborah Redmond. 3-on-1. And rebound underneath by Ty Portia. She's going to be fouled. Looks like by Al Hassan. No, they actually call it on Abby Cracknell.
Free throws for Ty Portia.
Ty Portia will go to the line to shoot 2. That's the 4th team foul on Gulf Coast State. She makes the first one. And she hits the second as well. Ball thrown in to Morgan Robinson. That was a nice double team where they stole the ball from Robinson as she brought it up the floor last time. Lead is back to 6 for the Pirates with 3:40 left. They're going to call a foul, looks like on Kristen Williams. They'll pick up her first personal foul. Now it'll be 4 team fouls on both teams, so one more foul and team will go into the into the bonus where they'll shoot 2. Robinson with the drive, spins around underneath, and nice little floater shot by Morgan Robinson. Now bringing it up the floor, that's Kristen Williams. She gives it up to Deborah Redmond. Over to Ty Portia, who looks to drive, steps back, shoots, and she has got the touch tonight. She is now at 24 points on the night. And they've needed that scoring. Keep them in the lead. Long-range shot by Morgan Robinson. They have got to keep a hand in her face as she's the leading scorer for the Commodores. That brings the Lady Commodores back within 3 with 2:42 left in this third quarter. Ty Portia with the ball. She drives, puts it on the glass, misses. And looks like that's going to be Deborah Redmond picking up the foul. That could be her 4th. And that's going to send her to the bench now.
In for the Lady Pirates, Zara Daniel.
More importantly for Gulf Coast State, they've now going to go to the line to shoot 2. Caliana Fenceroy back in as well as Danielle Lucky.
Jalea McCain at the free throw line.
McCain will go to the line to shoot 2. Zara Daniel, playing with 3 fouls, is back in the game as well. Shot by McCain is up and in. Lead now cut to 2. Shot is up off the mark. And Danielle Lucky grabs the rebound. She gets it up to Caliana Fenceroy, and they're going to have a reaching foul on Morgan Robinson. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us tonight as part of Military Appreciation Night here at Pensacola State College.
Free throws.
We'd like to honor our veterans any chance that we can. Vinceroy misses the first one. And the second one is up and in. A lead back to 3 with 2:25 left. Robinson brings it down, shoots it up, off the mark. Kristen Williams gets the rebound. Williams being guarded by Debate. Now they give it a crossover. Vinceroy's going to shoot the 3, and she hits it. That was a timely shot for her to hit that one. Lead back up to 6. We're under 2 minutes left in our third quarter. Spin move by Downs. She's going to be tied up, and the possession arrow goes to the Pirates with 1:46 left in this third quarter. We have a 6-point lead for Pensacola. Bringing the ball up the floor, that'll be Kristen Williams. Vinceroy just hitting that 3. Has it out at the top of the key. She's being guarded by Morgan Robinson. Tries to get it to Zara Daniel. Looking to get it to someone there. Kristen Williams comes over to help out. Williams brings it back to the top of the key, down to 10 on the shot clock. Shot up and missed, and rebound goes to the Commodores. Now they pass it out to Abby Cracknell. She's across court to Amani Smith for the 3, and she's left wide open. She's going to hit that shot. We go under a minute left in this third quarter. 3-point lead for the Pirates. Zara Daniels going to shoot the 3. That's off the mark. Rebound to Abby Cracknell. Got a fast break 3-on-2. She puts it up on the glass. Missed. Fighting for it, and the Lady Commodores will come down with it.
Timeout on the floor.
We have a timeout called by Gulf Coast State College. Again, the importance of this game tonight. Northwest Florida State leads the conference at 7-2, followed closely by Chipola at 6-3. Gulf Coast State 5-4. Pensacola State at 4-4. But a win for Pensacola State would put them at 5-4 and looking for that third spot to go down and represent in the state of Florida championship that will fall the end of February, 1st of March. 38 seconds left in this third quarter. 3-point lead for the Lady Pirates. Gulf Coast State has possession of the ball, and they are in the front court. Bringing the ball around, Amani Smith. She's hit several 3s tonight. Now they give it up to Morgan Robinson, who looks underneath, wide open. Somebody did not pay attention to Debate, and she gets the easy basket. Got official timeout here as they're trying to get the scoreboard back with the shot clock and make sure that the time element is as it should be. They've set the clock at 18 seconds. And got a little discussion out on the floor. Featured player of the game tonight, Ty Portia, and boy, she's really had a good night tonight. She scored 20 points with 5 rebounds in their win over Tallahassee Community College. in their last game, and she's had a outstanding game thus tonight. See if they can keep it going. Pensacola leads only by 1. They'll try to add to their lead here as we wind down here in the third quarter. Work it into Caliana Fenceroy. She's being guarded by Morgan Robinson. Brings it back across. They're going to have to work it down in. She took it back across court. Now they get it to Kristen Williams for the 3, and that's off the mark. Miss Williams gets it again, but she throws it away. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pensacola leads 46-45. You've been watching this game on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
All right, we're back for the fourth quarter here at the Pensacola State College campus. Pensacola State holding to a tenuous 1-point lead over Gulf Coast State, and Gulf Coast State will be inbounding. Pensacola had as much as an 8-point lead at one time, and a couple of times they have. But battling now, the Commodores trying to take their first lead since early in the ball game. Handling the ball, that's Abby Cracknell. She gives it up to Ciante Downs. She backs it back up, down to 10 on the shot clock. Abby Cracknell with the ball, drives, puts it up on the glass, and rebounding underneath, that's Al Hassan. And they're going to have to block her out a little bit further from underneath, and that's going to give the lead back to Gulf Coast State for the first time since early in the ball game. Shot's going to be missed by Zara Daniel. Bring the ball back up the floor. That's Amani Smith. Now they give it up to Morgan Robinson, who slows it down at the top of the key. All the way across court to Abby Cracknell, who's going to take the three-pointer. It's off the mark. Shot missed, and once again, easy rebound underneath by Al Hassan, but she misses that time. They got to block her out underneath there. Can't give those easy baskets. Pensacola working for a good shot here. Driving in and giving it up to Ty Portia for the basket. Give the assist to Caliana Fenceroy on that play, and the lead back in the hand of the Pirates by 1. Morgan Robinson will handle the ball out front. Works it across court. Now Monty Smith. Now it's going to be Morgan Robinson shooting the 3. Rebound, and Ty Portia takes that one down. Now they work it up the floor. It'll be Kristen Williams works it over to Zara Daniel. Daniel on the drive. Shoots it up, misses. Kellyanna Fenceroy will pick up the rebound. Underneath to Zara Daniel for the 2, and she hits it. Good look in by Fenceroy, who picks up the assist. Zara Daniel with the basket. Robinson shoots it over in the corner to Amani Smith, who drives. And ball's going to be knocked away by Ty Portia. With 7:38 left in our ball game, we have a 3-point lead for Pensacola. Gulf Coast State inbounds to Al Hassan. Now Abby Cracknell works it across to the left wing to Amani Smith. Now Downs has the ball. They're down to 4 on the shot clock. Takes it on the drive. That shot's missed. And taking it down is Caliana Fenceroy. Puts it on the glass and hits it. And a good set of defensive plays by Pensacola. The lead back up to 5. Way across court over to Abby Cracknell, who looks to drive on Kristen Williams. They give it up to Amani Smith for the open 3. That's missed, but rebound's going to go to the Commodores. Now the shot, and they leave Morgan Robinson open, and she hits a 3-pointer.
Gulf Coast calls for a timeout.
Gulf Coast State College will take a timeout. We're going to take a break right here with 6:48 left in our ball game. A 2-point lead for Pensacola. You're watching it on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Yes, sir. Take it right to the rack and slams it home. Step back, 3 again. 17-point lead. Got another 3-pointer. Backdoor cuts him down.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
All right, we're back to the Hartselle Arena. 6:48 left in our ball game. Got a 2-point lead for Pensacola, 52-50. And the 3-pointers have been back and forth for these teams. Pensacola will have the ball and the 2-point lead. On the point, that's Caliana Fenceroy. She backs it in. Looking to get it over to somebody. Nia Brown gets the ball. Ball knocked away, saved by Zara Daniel. We're under 10 on the shot clock now. Daniel looks to drive, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to go on Downs.
That foul on Gulf Coast Keontae Downs, her third.
It's going to be her 3rd personal foul. The first team foul of the quarter. Caliana Fenceroy takes it in, gives it up to Ty Portia, who gets the basket underneath. A good look there by Caliana Fenceroy to get the assist. Basket goes to Ty Portia. We got a 4-point lead for the Pirates. We're just under 6 minutes left in our ball game. Abby Cracknell with the ball out front. She gives it up on the drive to Amani Smith. Ball knocked away. Pensacola has the rebound, but they cannot get it up the floor. Fortunately for them, the possession era is in their favor. So it'll be Pensacola with the ball.
Returning for the Lady Commodores, Avalon Miller.
Avalon Miller will be back in for Gulf Coast State. Bringing the ball up the floor is Fenceroy. They're putting a little bit of double-team pressure out now. All the way across court to Zara Daniel, who looks to drive. And looks like they're going to call another foul on. That's going to be on Avalon Miller. That'll be her 4th personal foul. Pass into Kristen Williams for the three, and she hits it. What a big basket there by Kristen Williams. And Pensacola takes a 7-point lead here at a critical time with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. That shot off the mark, rebound by Williams. She brings it up the floor, and they're going to call a blocking foul. It's going to go on Abby Cracknell.
Foul against Gulf Coast, number 34, Abby Cracknell. Her third.
It's her third foul, be the third team foul of the quarter. So we talked about getting to the foul line. And Pensacola unable to get the inbounds pass, knocked away underneath. That hurt. That would have been a big basket for Pensacola could they have scored there. And on the drive is Downs. Rebound to Ty Portia. So they're letting Gulf Coast get more than one shot. And Pensacola will have the ball with 4:46 left. Kristen Williams driving out front, knocked away by Morgan Robinson. So the ball is going to go to Pensacola with 4:38 left in our ball game and a 7-point lead for Pensacola. We're going to take a break here. The Pensacola State College Sports Network. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back to the Hartselle Arena. 4:38 left in our ball game. 7-point lead for Pensacola. And Pensacola has the ball here. They're only going to have 15 on the shot clock, and they're double teaming out front, and somebody's going to have to come out and help. But nice steal by Gulf Coast State. Pensacola's going to have to be ready for that. You got to expect that from now on, to not let them double team out almost at half court. Gulf Coast State with the ball now. Handling the ball, that's Amani Smith. You have to really guard these three-point shooters as well. Morgan Robinson, Amani Smith, and there's Robinson. That's off the mark. Nice rebound and positioning underneath by Zyra Daniel. All the way down the floor to Kellyanna Fenceroy. Anaya Brown with the assist there, and we've got the largest lead of the ball game, 9 points for Pensacola. Here's the drive by Amani Smith, but she backs it back out. Siani Downs takes it back to the top of the key. Pensacola don't mind them just running this clock down like this, but wide open underneath the basket is Downs, and I don't see how in the world they let her get loose under there. They're going to have to give her a little bit of help. Fenceroy now, it's going to be long-range three is missed by Kristen Williams. Gulf Coast State with the ball. On the wing, that's Morgan Robinson. She looks cross court, and she's going to throw the ball away. And what a big turnover there, as Pensacola will retain possession with a 7-point lead and 3:12 left on the clock. They're going to have to give Kellyanna Fenceroy a little hand because they're double teaming with one of the taller girls on the team as well. The ball's knocked away from Zara Daniel, and so Pensacola will continue possession. They're going to have to take care of the ball a little bit better here so they'll get the shots up. Now they're going to double team. That's what even the coach is calling over, to double team Caliana Fenceroy out here beyond the circle. Nice pass underneath to Ty Portia. Now back to Anaya Brown, and Anaya Brown with the basket. And we're going to have another timeout called with 2:47 left in our ball game. We have a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay here with you. We want to remind you our sponsors for this year: Thomas Homes Corporation, located over on Highway 29, Upward Bound Property Maintenance, Amy Harvey, State Farm Insurance, and Lowry Roofing. Also let you know we'll be back on the air next Wednesday at 5:30. Tallahassee will be back in town, and Pensacola needing to pick up another big win there. Every game from now on is going to help determine who's going to be the representative in the state tournament, and every game is going to be important and come down just like this one will. With 2:47 left, a 9-point lead for Pensacola. And Gulf Coast State has the ball. They will inbounds to Abby Cracknell. She's being guarded by Kristen Williams, putting some pressure on, not making it easy, and that's what they need to do. Abby Cracknell drives it back out, gives it to Morgan Robinson, who they can't leave open for the three. They've got Amani Smith over here on the right wing, but that shot is going to be up and taken, and nice touch by Jayla McCain. So the lead down to 7, and expect the double team out here, and they do. They work it inside now. Perfect pass underneath to Anaya Brown. Gives Zara Daniel the assist on that play. And we go under 2 minutes left, and we've got a 9-point lead for Pensacola. On the drive, that's Morgan Robinson, takes it up, and that was a little too easy there. And they're going to, Gulf Coast State is going to take a timeout here. And we're going to take a real quick break here on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
We're back at the Hartsel Arena. Thank you for joining us tonight for our broadcast, and of course it being Military Appreciation Night, where we pay tribute to our veterans in the United States, and we'd like to thank you for watching our broadcast now. We got 1:50 left and a 7-point lead for the Pirates. They're going to be pressured by Gulf Coast State, and that ball's going to get thrown away, and rebound is going to go to the Commodores. Pensacola playing tough defense, but they're going to have to grab those rebounds on the missed shots. Now on the drive by Amani Smith, gives it up to Abby Cracknell, touches it on the glass, but rebound. Ty Portia takes the rebound, but she throws it away, but she gets slapped on the arm, is probably the reason that it ended up in the hands of Gulf Coast State. A lot of pressure here. Pensacola's going to have to help out down on the defensive end here as they're trying to work the ball up the floor. Double team. Caliana Fenceroy will work it up the floor. Ty Portia takes it in, and shot is blocked. The Commodores bring it down. Well, they called a blocking call on that one, but I think if we had an instant replay, we might see it a little differently. That's going to put they're going to put her at the line to shoot, but we're not in the bonus, and I don't think that was a shot. But either way, Amani Smith is at the line shooting 2. And so she's going to make the first one. Shot up for the second one is in. 1:11 left in our game. A 5-point lead for Pensacola, and that's going to be a foul called on Gulf Coast State, which is going to put them not at the line yet. It's not in the bonus, so Pensacola should be getting the ball unless they call that as an intentional. I guess they must have called that an intentional foul. Well, no, they did go to 5, so it is a 2-shot foul now.
Free throws for Anaya Brown.
Anaya Brown, very important free throws here with 1:09 left. And she hits the first one. That's a big basket. That shot. They disallowed that basket, I guess, because somebody stepped in the lane. And ball brought up the floor. That's Amani Smith. They don't need to let her shoot up a 3. We're under a minute left now in the ball game. That's going to be Morgan Robinson. That shot is short. And Pensacola can't get the rebound there. As Abby Cracknell passes it underneath. Basket missed. Still can't get the rebound. An easy basket by Abby Cracknell. Gulf Coast State will take a timeout, and we'll stay here with you. 44 seconds left, a 4-point lead. Pensacola's got to figure out a way to get the ball up the floor. And once again, going to have to hit the free throws. A few too many shots there by Gulf Coast State given. They're going to have to block out. Both teams are tired now, but now's when you got to dig deep. This game is very important. Pensacola State needs the victory here. And they're going to have the ball on the inbounds pass when we get back to action. A lot of hustle underneath the basket by Gulf Coast State allowed them to get that basket. And looks like we're going to have another timeout, this time called by Pensacola. We're going to break real quick. We'll be back in just a moment.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
All right, we're back. We're going to have the inbounds pass, and actually that was a very smart call by Penny Belford as she got to be able to inbound the ball in the front court, calling that timeout. Reaching in, that's Morgan Robinson. She's got to get called for that. And that's going to put Caliana Fenceroy at the line to shoot 2 as Robinson will be called for reaching. They called that on McCain, but it looked like Robinson had reached around and knocked the ball away, but nonetheless. And Fenceroy hits that shot, gives the lead back to 5 for Pensacola. This is a very important shot as well. And she hits it. She comes through in the clutch there to hit those free throws. got to put a little pressure without fouling here. Of course, Pensacola does have 2 fouls to give up. That's way off the mark, and there's no way that Amani Smith's going to get to that one. Pensacola will have the ball once again. Just got to get the inbounds pass. Even if you get fouled, at least you'll go to the line to shoot 2. And if that's on Abby Cracknell, that will do it for her. Let's see who they call that foul on. That is her 5th foul, so she will be done for the night. And back in the ball game will be Ciante Downs, who is in a little foul trouble herself. But very important free throws here by Anaya Brown. Just off the mark there. Still could make this and put them up by 7. And she does. Pensacola putting the pressure on in the backcourt. And bringing up the floor, Morgan Robinson wide open underneath. Pensacola will inbound and pushing off underneath, and there's going to be a foul called. It's going to be on Anaya Brown with 14 seconds, a 5-point lead, and they still have 1 foul to give. As long as they don't foul in the act of shooting. They're working around to Morgan Robinson. She drives, shoots it up, and hits it. And we're going to have a timeout called here on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. Gulf Coast State with 11.5 seconds, trail by 3. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapists to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
All right, we're back. 11.5 seconds left in our ball game. Pensacola State leads by 3, 67-64. This ball game, an important one to the Commodores as well. And once again, we're going to have a timeout followed up by Pensacola, which is a good thing. They're going to get the ball in the front court once again. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
All right, we're back. Pensacola will be inbounding with 11.5 seconds. As by virtue of the timeout, Pensacola will be able to inbound in the front court, which will keep them from having to bring it the distance up the floor. Imagine that Gulf Coast State will foul almost as soon as the possession comes in. And they do get it into Ty Portia. She looks to drive, and she's going to be pulled down. And she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 with 9.1 seconds left. And that'll be the 5th personal foul now. Looks like that's going to be on Ciante Downs. No, actually, I'm sorry. That's going to be on Avalon Miller. Her 5th personal foul.
Coach number 22, Taylor Gerald.
Important free throws. Portia needs to make 1 of 2 at least. And she misses the first one. Could keep it a 2-possession game if she could hit this free throw. And she does. Got to get pressure on them, not make it easy coming up the floor. Down to 5, 4. Let them shoot that shot and have that basket. Just don't foul. That's going to do it.
Final score, the Lady Pirates 68.
Pensacola's going to pull out the victory here, and what an important conference win this is going to be as they'll take the win 68-64 over Gulf Coast State College. We're going to tally things up. We'll be back with our final wrap-up in the Thomas Holmes Corporation post-game show. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. You've been watching us on the Pensacola State College Sports Network.
Yes, sir. Take it right to the rack and slams it home. Step back, 3 again. 17-point lead. Got another 3-pointer. Backdoor cuts them down.
Are you ready for the sports season? The licensed clinical experts at Select Physical Therapy are. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury keep you from watching your favorite team compete or participating in your favorite activities. Trust our physical therapist to help you feel better, faster, and to get you back to the things you love. With many convenient locations throughout the community, Select is here to help you heal. To schedule an appointment today, go to selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
All right, we're back at the Hartsel Arena. What a good game we had there. Pensacola State's going to pull out the victory. They're going to go to 5-4 in conference. Gulf Coast State will go to 5-5, 16-9 overall. Pensacola State will go to 17-5 overall with a 68-64 victory. And Donnie, run through our top scores and what a game one of our performers had for Pensacola State tonight.
Well, for Gulf Coast State, they were led by Robinson, had 23. Smith had 20. McCain had 7. And Downs had 6. For the Pensacola State College Lady Pirates, they were led by Ty Portia, had 29 points. Finceroy had 13. Williams had 9. Daniel had 9. And Brown had 8.
Well, Ty Portia led the game for Pensacola State, but what an important night. Amani Smith and Morgan Robinson both had for Gulf Coast State as they tried to get the victory tonight on the home floor of Pensacola State. I'd like to remind you to join us next Wednesday night as Tallahassee will be in town. It'll be our last home game of the year here in the Hartsel Arena. And we'd like to thank you once again for joining us as we're part of Military Appreciation Night here on the campus of Pensacola State College. We'll wrap it up here for you. Our final score, Pensacola State 68, Gulf Coast State 64. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We thank you for joining us.